I used to circle release dates on a calendar, actual ink on actual paper. Now I have more games than I'll ever finish. Sitting in a library I mostly scroll past. And somehow in between those two facts, something changed that I can't quite name. I keep asking myself, was it the games that changed or was it me? Here's a question I keep circling back to. Is anticipation something a game gives us or something we bring to that game? Because if it's the game, then the industry just needs to make things bigger, shinier, more frequent, and that feeling should come back. But if it's something we bring, something about who we are when we felt it, then no amount of marketing will ever recreate it. And I don't know which one is true. It could be both. I remember specific things, not reviews, not scores. Things like reading a magazine preview 3 times because I only had that one issue until next month. Recording a countdown on a whiteboard calendar, crossing off the days with a marker that was running dry. Not knowing what a game looked like in motion until I owned it, and in the meantime the box art was doing most of the imagining for me. Riding on the bus into my local GameStop to pick it up, and the trip itself feeling like part of the experience. There was a kind of waiting that doesn't really exist anymore. Not because waiting disappeared, trailers still drop, release dates still get announced, but because the waiting used to be empty. I filled it myself with imagination because there was nothing else to fill it with. Now the waiting is full of gameplay reveals, developer diaries, leaks, data mines, hour-long breakdowns of a 2-minute trailer. I don't wait blindly anymore. I wait informed. And here's the part that confuses me. I say I miss not knowing things, and yet the moment a trailer drops, I go looking for every scrap of information I can find. I claim I want mystery back, but given the choice, I choose the wiki. We say we want surprise, yet we spoil ourselves constantly, almost compulsively, as if checking couldn't hurt us. So why do we do it? Maybe it's about control. Not knowing used to be comfortable, and now that we can know, not knowing feels like a risk we don't have to take. Why sit in uncertainty when certainty is one search away? Perhaps what we're actually missing is a version of ourselves who had fewer things competing for that same anticipation. Fewer shows, fewer feeds, fewer notifications asking for the same kind of attention that a game release used to have almost entirely to itself. Then again, maybe it's simpler. Maybe anticipation just needs scarcity, and scarcity is the one thing the modern industry structurally cannot offer because scarcity is bad for business. But does that fully explain it? Because some people still feel that old spark, so it's not gone everywhere, just rarer, which makes me wonder if it was never about the industry at all. There's an idea from phenomenology, the study of how things appear to us, not just what they objectively are. That experience isn't a natural recording of the world. It's shaped by what we bring to the moment, our attention, our expectations, our history. If that's true, then anticipation was never really about the game. It was about the attention I had available to give it. As a kid, that attention was rare, focused, almost sacred, because I had so few other places to put it. I'm not saying this to explain the feeling away. I'm saying it because it changes the question. Instead of why don't games excite me the way they used to, maybe it's what happened to the kind of attention I used to have. I think about the last time I felt that old spark, fully, without irony or nostalgia doing the work for me. It wasn't a big release, it was a small game I knew almost nothing about, that a friend just handed me and said, trust me, no trailers, no forums, no wiki open in another tab. I finished it in a weekend, and for 2 days I didn't check anything about it beforehand. I just let the game sit with me. Maybe that's the actual answer hiding inside the question. Not bring back mystery as some industry-wide fix. Just protect it, occasionally, on purpose, for myself. I don't know if the excitement is gone or just harder to find. I don't know if I changed more than the game did, or if it was the other way around. So I ask you, when did you first notice that feeling fading, if it did at all? What do you think that says about us? Not as gamers, but as people who are just generally running out of places to put our full attention. Has your relationship with games changed over time? Or has it just moved somewhere you have yet to look?